The day Neymar went off on the field and totally schooled PSG in one of the most insane comebacks in soccer was lit. This epic matchup between Barcelona and PSG went down on March 8th, 2017 at Camp Nou during the second leg of the Champions League round of 16. In the first leg, PSG had snagged a 4-0 win, a massive lead that tons of peeps thought was pretty much game over, but not for Barcelona. Rolling deep with the world's top players like Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, the ref kicked things off and the game got intense right from the jump. Barcelona started turning up the heat in just the first 2 minutes, going hard on the attack. After a dope series of passes, Rafinha took control on the right and whipped a killer cross into the box. While the opposing team's defenders were hustling to clear the danger, Luis Suarez found a gap, heading the ball straight to the back of the net. At first, there was some drama over whether the goal was legit, since a PSG player almost stopped it right on the line. But the ref called it a goal, giving Barcelona a fire start by putting one on the board. That early goal sparked hope in Barcelona, now needing just 3 more to tie up the aggregate score. Then 10 minutes in, PSG clapped back with Draxler making a play on the left and pushing forward. Getting into the box, he tried a cross to the center, but a Barca defender blocked it, accidentally touching the ball with his hand in the process. PSG was all handball, but the ref judged it accidental and let the game roll on without calling the foul. A few minutes later, Barca was on the move again with Messi getting the ball and charging forward, but he got checked by Draxler, who got slapped with a yellow. That foul from that spot was bad news for PSG, because Messi, stepping up for the free kick, is known for nailing goals from there. The Argentine ace focused up and blasted a powerful shot, but the ball ended up soaring way too high and crossed the end line. Now it was Neymar's time to shine in the game. Around 17 minutes in, Barca launched an attack with Rafinha flipping the play with a long pass to Neymar on the left side. The Brazilian superstar controlled the ball with mad skill and from outside the box took a hefty shot at the goal. Even though the ball whipped close to the post, it missed the target and went out across the end line. Nearing the 25-minute mark, Barcelona kept pressing PSG's defense with Rafinha on the left, drawing a rough foul close to the box. Lionel Messi got another shot at a free kick, but ended up firing one that smacked into the wall and didn't cause any trouble. Looks like Messi's shooting accuracy wasn't having its best day. Before you keep watching the vid, hit that subscribe button, please! At the 28-minute point, Neymar tried to make a solo play on the left and ended up drawing a foul. The Brazilian took the free kick, aiming for a cross into the area, but the ball got picked off by the opposing defenders. Shortly after, PSG tried to bounce back after a Barca passing mistake, with the ball landing at Lucas Moura's feet. He controlled the ball and attempted a shot from outside the box, but Barca's goalie managed to make the save. Right after, Barca hit back with a quick counter, Messi running down the field with the ball and dishing it to Rafinha inside the box. He attempted a cross to the center, but a PSG defender managed to block the shot with a slide. 33 minutes into the game, Barca tried for another attack with Iniesta, attempting a pass to Neymar inside the box. However, as the Brazilian sprinted to get the ball, he was knocked down inside the area, but the ref decided not to call a penalty. Right after that, keeping up the attack pressure, Barcelona saw Messi create a chance by passing the ball to Suarez, who was positioned near the opposing area. Without hesitation, the Uruguayan striker took a shot at the goal. However, the opposing goalie managed to make an easy save, but it was at the 39-minute mark that Barca started getting more efficient with their attacks, when Neymar kicked off a team play with a long pass to Suarez. Quickly, the Uruguayan forward passed it to Iniesta, who was inside the box. As PSG players tried to clear the ball from their area, a moment of chaos led to one of them accidentally kicking the ball into their own goal, handing Barcelona an own goal. And so the first half ended with Barcelona having scored 2 goals, but still needing to do a lot more to secure their spot. The second half started off even more energetic. Less than a minute after the game resumed, PSG launched an attack with Draxler speeding towards the goal. But as he got close to the box, Barca's defense managed to disarm him and send the ball to the end line. Neymar, who had been quiet, wanted to stand out and be a highlight of the match. Then, just 2 minutes after the previous play, the Brazilian ace tried to receive a pass from Iniesta inside the box, but ended up being knocked down before he could get the ball. The ref was unsure at first, but after consulting with his assistant, he confirmed the penalty in favor of Barca. The chosen one to take the shot was Lionel Messi. who didn't want to miss out on this opportunity. The Argentine superstar focused and fired a shot into the corner, scoring Barca's third goal of the game. At that moment, the crowd went wild. It seemed like with every goal, the hopes for a historic comeback only grew. 51 minutes into the game, PSG tried to respond with Meunier getting the ball on the right, dribbling past Neymar and attempting a cross into the box. Cavani, well positioned, dove for the ball, pushing it towards the goal. However, the ball hit the post and went to the end line. A few minutes later, Neymar was bugging PSG's defense again when he got a pass from Messi inside the area and ended up getting knocked down. But this time, the ref decided not to call a penalty and let the game keep rolling. At the 58-minute mark, PSG tried to clap back when Meunier got a pass on the right and attempted a cross into the area. But before the ball could make it, a Barca defender slid in to block the pass and sent the ball out of play. By the 61st minute, the tension for Barcelona cranked up. On a free kick for PSG, the ball was launched into the area where Kurzawa, well placed, headed it to set up Cavani. The Uruguayan, seizing the moment, hit it first time, scoring a goal for PSG. That goal put Barcelona in a tight spot, as they now needed 3 more goals to advance in the competition. Just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse for Barcelona, PSG ramped up their attack again. This time, Draxler found Cavani in the box, who went one-on-one with the goalie. Without hesitating, Cavani shot at the goal, but the Barca keeper pulled off an epic save, denying PSG the chance to widen the lead. Neymar, seeing the game taking such turns, tried to get desperate. Right after, he got the ball on the attack and tried to make a solo play, but ended up losing the ball inside the box. Frustrated with the situation, the Brazilian acted impulsively and committed a harsh foul on an opposing player in an attempt to win back the ball. This action earned him a yellow card. Soon after, Neymar tried once again to create an opportunity on his own, getting the ball on the left flank and attempting to beat the defenders with his dribble. However, he ended up losing possession of the ball again. Next up, Barca made another go at it when PSG lost the ball in defense and Messi passed it to Arda in the box, who fired a strong shot at the goal. The attempt nearly turned into a goal, if not for the heroic action of a PSG defender who saved the ball right on the line. At the 66-minute mark, Barca went for it again, with Neymar passing the ball to Suarez in the box. The Uruguayan striker, trying a little trickery, faked a fall looking for a penalty. However, the ref, keeping a sharp eye on the play, booked him with a yellow card for diving. Neymar also seemed hell-bent on flipping the script of the game. Around the 70-minute mark, he charged forward and took a long-range shot, but the opposing goalie blocked it no sweat. A few minutes later, Barca gave it another shot, this time with Messi making a solo run, darting into the box and trying a shot on goal. But the shot's accuracy was off and the ball went out of play. As the game neared its end, around the 85-minute mark, PSG launched a counter with Di Maria receiving a pass that put him in an excellent position. Getting into the box, he ended up slipping and sending the ball wide. With just minutes left in the game, it seemed impossible for Barcelona to net 3 goals to qualify. But there was a player named Neymar, and with him on the field, anything was possible. Close to the 87-minute mark, the Brazilian ace was fouled near the box. This time, Neymar stepped up to the plate and asked to take the free kick. The Brazilian star focused and unleashed a perfect shot, driving the ball into the net, leaving the opposing goalie with no chance. Despite this beautiful goal, Barcelona still needed to score 2 more goals in just a few minutes, something nearly impossible to pull off. Right after, Barca launched another attack with Messi delivering a pinpoint pass to Suarez in the box. The Uruguayan player tried to control the ball, but ended up falling in the area. And this time, the ref called a penalty. Neymar once again stepped up to the plate and got ready to take the shot. The Brazilian superstar fired off an awesome shot, netting his 2nd goal of the game. Even with that goal giving Barcelona a huge boost, they still needed 1 more goal, thanks to PSG's away goal, which kept the French team in the lead. But in the very last moment of the game, during the 4 minutes of stoppage time, in a free kick situation where even Barcelona's goalie joined the attack, the unthinkable happened. After the free kick was taken, the ball got blocked, but eventually found its way back to Neymar, who went for another cross. This time, the ball found the feet of Sergi Roberto, who was in a prime position and managed to drive the ball into the net. At that moment, Barca fans went wild over what had just unfolded that night. Barcelona had just pulled off the impossible with a historic comeback, scoring 6 goals in the match. Neymar was key in this historic game, bagging 2 goals and an assist that led to Barca's advance to the quarterfinals.